Hello, my name is Percival Peregrine, and it is a pleasure to be here. Well, I don't have a ton of channel updates. I have not yet published or made public the Hylix VOD from Monday just yet because there is an erroneous copyright claim on it that I am been made aware of, and I have to go file that dispute. Um, Apparently someone made a cover of the music that occurs in the game, and their automatic detection system flagged the game music as being actually the cover music, which is, of course, incorrect. It's the game music. So, anyways, I filed that dispute. Hopefully, that'll be fixed soon. Worst case scenario, 30 days will pass, I assume. Anyways, other YouTube channel news. Apparently, the VOD channel has accumulated 10 hours of total watch time, which is surprising. I didn't really think anyone would ever watch these VODs. I mostly kept them there for my own, obsessive desire to not lose content. Right? Just personal archiving purposes. Plus, eventually I have to get around to making a channel trailer. So, not having to hold all these fucking oh, at this point we're probably at hundreds of gigabytes of recording space on my hard drive, which definitely doesn't have space for that. Will make that a lot more doable. So anyways, it's Wednesday, my dudes, and that means it is time for some Doom. And when we finished off, I think we had 2 missions left. We just beat the Hellguards. And we should be pretty close to finishing up Doom. I wouldn't be surprised to see us finish up early and then transition over to Hades for a run or two at the end. And oh boy, my computer does not like when I launch the game. Everything just slowed down to a halt. Hey Lighthouse, well come on in. Hope you're doing well. Alright, I have the game launching. It's working on it. We're gonna give that a second to load up. In the meantime, let me grab a sip of water. Hello, Doom? Are you there? Might be getting to the Hades part of the night early if it doesn't want to launch. That's a little concerning. It's still just a black screen. There we go. Okay. There we go. Just took it a minute. There we go. Okay. Game's back. Maybe. Why is it so fucking laggy? It was not this laggy previously. It should not be struggling to play the intro, animations. Okay, so maybe Doom isn't going to run on my computer tonight. There's a distinct possibility. It is... Hold on. It did not take this long to load. What the fuck is happening? Why is my game broken? Hang on, wait. There it goes, maybe? Okay, there it goes. Goodness, that should not have taken that long, I don't think. But in any case, it's here. Let us continue. Claim the Crucible and are returning to Mars. Must close the well, the power source of the Hell Portal on Mars. To do this, I'll have to make one last Hell jump. Samuel has a plan to send you back to the well's location, but he will need your assistance to carry it out. I feel like I 0% trust Samuel. Like, I feel like his plan is once we're in the well and we've closed it, he's just not going to pull us back out. And, like, the early parts of Doom Eternal, the sequel, are going to be trying to get back out of hell, or something like that. Oh, I have 8 weapon points.
Crucible, and with it the means to contain the power of the well. We have a plan to send you there. Vega will walk you through the process.
Oh, forgot I had the increased air strafing upgrade. Oh, this is awesome. Look at how much I can just strafe. Okay, spend these upgrade points, yeah? Hey, a lot of them. What do I want to get the upgrades for, though? Like, I guess... Lock-on burst? Sure. Kill 5 summoners with the lock-on burst. I don't know if that one's gonna happen, Chief. All of my runes that I'm using are upgraded. Sick. Alright. So there are 3 elite guards, and that's it. Because I've already gotten all of the weapon and argent cells at this point. Guard here, guard there, guard right at the end. Okay, so I've got one coming up in a couple of rooms. Ooh. That's good. Alright. Stock up on some armor. Okay, it's in this next room.
This is my primary operating facility. It is where I was created and where my core processing unit is maintained. It takes approximately 2.4 terawatts of power to sustain my operational capabilities, but it has been decided that we can use that power to send you to the source of the portal.
Damn.
I will not survive the procedure and am unable to self-terminate, so I will walk you through the process.
Vega, no!
All interior and exterior facility doors have been secured. You will need to begin by finding a way in and disabling the security systems.
2.4 terawatts of power. Damn, bro, is like approximately 1 OpenAI data center. Maybe less. I don't actually know what the numbers are. Alright, well, first of all, we got this. But there's a very simple joke to be made there about, oh, of course the AI consumes a lot of power. Chainsaw ammo here. Fortunately, I don't have anything to chainsaw. Oh, I think I'm like full on like all my ammo anyways. Oops. Yeah, I'm like full on all of my ammo. Except BFG. A couple of BFG shots in that Hellguard fight. Okay. Ooh. Up here. Man. Alright. Uh-huh. Found a little dude. And a mega hell. No, BFG ammo. Even better, actually. So what's down here? It's... Oh! Oh god, I've got... Why did my gun keep firing after I let off M1? That's concerning. Oh gosh, yeah, this is not running great. I'm a little concerned. Just a hair. Oh god, what the fuck is with this lag? Alright, hang on, I might need a... I mean, need to take a peek at my task monitor real quick. This is not correct. Not having this much issues running previously. Why do I have 20 Firefox processes running? I have, like, one tab open. Alright, well, I guess that's what our issue is. Give me one moment. Goddamn Firefox memory leaks are hitting again. Let's just close all of those and clear out many Firefox processes as I can for a second. Put the BRB screen up while I'm working on this. Does that give me a little bit of room to work with? Okay. That's concerning. I think I'm just gonna have to restart my PC shortly after I am done with this. I think something's just memory leaked for a little bit. Well, that's as good as I can get it without restarting my PC, so let's hope that is enough to be playable. Otherwise, I might need to turn stream off and back on again for a sec. No, like... Just turn a couple things down. See if that helps us any. Where? Hang on. Where are you? None of that. Is there anything in here? Don't think so. Okay. That's the only way I can go? Looks like that's the only way I can go.
My security systems operate on two separate neural networks that terminate in this maintenance facility. Each termination point is protected by an electrified field, but you should survive the surge.
Bro, hit me with the "don't worry, you'll live." Alright, there's a Berserk upgrade there. That appears to be haste. No, not haste. It's something. Oh, and there's BFG ammo up here as well. Just pick that up real quick. Have those all ready and available if and I want it. Okay, and where is... Ooh, helpful. Alright, let's go. It's gonna be a big fight.
Auxiliary neural security network offline.
Nice of them to give me what is effectively a bunch of fodder first. Oh, I should check what my challenges are. 5 glory kills on imps, 3 demons with a frag grenade, kill a cacodemon with see. Hello. What are you in here? Anything else? Sorry, I was expecting a couple bigger enemies that I would justify using this berserk on. Is that it? Is that really it? Oh, that's disappointing. Did that BFG have a respawn? Huh. Sorry, I was expecting a bigger fight. Maybe we'll get it here, when we get a second wave to spawn in.
Primary neural security network offline.
No?
My vital operating systems are now vulnerable. I recommend destroying my coolant system first. This will accelerate the destabilization process.
Ah! Here we go. Me up. Come on, I want to punch the cacodemon. There we go. And there we go. Might have been good to save one for the chainsaw so I can use that effect, but oh well. That's BFG ammo. And there's no one left. Man! We'll just fire it for fun. Guess we just fire it for fun. Sorry, I keep, like, saving my resources expecting something bigger to come along, and it just never happens. Surely, the final couple levels will have some sort of crazy, fucked up arena that'll really justify throwing out all of my shit. Because right now it's just been remarkably effective to use, like, 1 or 2 weapons and just shoot them. Like that.
Unlike everything else in your life, your work here matters.
What a fucking crazy thing to say, UAC spokesperson.
Weaponizing vehicles for a tighter tool.
Chainsaw. That is... is it? It's not where the thing is.
Should you find yourself caught in a level 3 demon contamination pit,
Yep. Oh, more pinkies. A lot of pinkies. Hold up.
your work here matters. Weaponizing demons for a brighter tomorrow.
Cool. That went well, I'd say. Armor. Alright. Now, getting there, I need the...
Security clearance declined. Security clearance declined.
Ooh, map station. And there
Security
should
clearance
be,
required.
around here somewhere, A suit upgrades on the other side of this door. I need the blue key card. Gotcha. Banana! Hey, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so I need to figure out where I go to get my blue.
Should you find yourself caught in a level 3 demon contamination,
Probably this way.
it is important that you remain calm. A tier 3 though, and neither should you.
Maybe this way. I don't know. Yeah, an elevator? That's promising.
Your work here matters.
Ooh, hey, it's just BFG ammo on the ground. Who left that? Excuse me. Who left that there? Can I take this elevator? No, not allowed to. I have to go into this one. Fine. I think I have 3 upgrade points now, yeah? Can I get something with that? Either save up more for even more equipment, or just get healing power. Sure. And then get more power-up effectiveness if I can pick up these last 2 elite guards. Going to lurk, become the doom. I sure am.
In you. You can accomplish anything you want in this life.
Thank you, Banana.
Early tests of Vega's protoplasmic circuitry showed temperatures exceeding 1.2 megakelvins, 173 times hotter than the surface of the sun. To contain this heat, a massive supercooled structure was built to house Vega's miles of circuitry and millions of processing centers.
Very warm.
You are looking at the only absolute zero cooling system ever constructed. It took years
Absolute
to
zero cooling system. I don't think that's how that
each
works.
of the 4 coolant generators. Once they are no longer functional, my primary systems should begin to melt down.
I think an absolute zero cooling system is physically possible. Then again, I suppose ripping a portal into hell and siphoning its energy is probably also not physically possible, so I guess we are past the point of suspension of disbelief here. Alright, pick up everything I can for what is inevitably going to be quite a fight, I'm sure. Ooh, what's up here? Alright.
Core temperature rising.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna get an achievement for this. Come here. Oh, man. Sweet. Blow everything up real quick. Oh, hey, that got one of the cooling coils. That's convenient. Got him. That. This one. Ooh, that's a different glory kill. Put that guy the fuck up. Ooh. Stomp him. Alright, who's left? Ooh, that's a big guy.
Core temperature
Oh, hey, I accidentally sniped another core channel. Oop. That. Summoner. Absolutely not. Got him? Okay. Got him. So, now that the super shotty has the double trigger, is there like a purpose to ever use the regular shotgun besides its alt fire? I mean, the alt fire is still pretty cool. The dang little chain explosion, but don't really see a ton of point in using just for regular shots when I get more stopping power at the same ammo cost on the super shotty. Maybe it has a better effective range? I could be convinced that's the case. Ooh. Or pickup. This. Oh, hey, there's BFGM up there. Let's just go ahead and do that then. Okay, we're done. Thought I was gonna have to hit him a third time. Ooh, fucking music. Alright. Anyone else around here? Like, I still hear combat music. Hang on, there's BFG ammo here. This should help us narrow down anyone we missed. Over not that way. Alright, so where are you? Hello, demons. Would like to shoot you with my gun. Demons. It's me, your boy. Guys, I can't find the demons. This might be a problem. Where the fuck are you hiding? Hello? I think maybe one thing this game could do a little better is in these big arena fights, if there's just like some guy stuck in a corner, then once we're like down to the last couple of enemies, they should just like have arrows pointing to them to tell you where the fuck they're at. Because I don't see them. Like, what else I'm supposed to be doing here? I still hear combat music, is the thing. Whoa. The increased air mobility lets you do some funny things with those jump pads. Game stuck? Yeah, game's stuck, it looks like. Hello? Demons? Demons. I don't... Well, this is awkward. Anyone see any good movies lately? Yeah, you know what? I really gotta get around to watching the Chainsaw Man movie. I have been told by people whose opinions I trust that it's really fucking peak. So I should probably, like, actually watch it at some point. Might be good, you know? Usually, those people don't recommend something as being, like, peak if it's not, in fact, peak. I gotta watch it. Speaking of anime things, I keep forgetting there's, like, a new season of anime out. I have recently watched the first episode that dropped of Sentenced to be a Hero. Looks pretty cool. Might have some potential. Be interesting to see where it goes, at the very least. I don't know. I could absolutely see it being something that has an interesting premise and immediately falls off. Or I could see it being, like, genuinely very good. But I enjoyed the first, like, hour-long episode when it aired. So I'm hoping it'll stay and be an enjoyable show. But I don't want to, like, get my hopes up. I've been disappointed by too many things that had promising openings before. Okay, where the fuck are you, demons? Where am I going? I didn't see any demons. Am I soft blocked? Is the game bugged? Am I just gonna have to restart from a checkpoint? Maybe that's just what's gonna have to happen. Alright, we're gonna load checkpoint. Because this game appears to be bugged. Which is awesome. Oh boy. Oh, Doom. Oh hey, I've got more weapon upgrade points again. What do I want to get? What do I want to get? Sure. Okay, let's try this again, and hopefully, I won't get thought blocked again. Pick up all the stuff. Be as prepared as we can. Oh, hang on, I'm not gonna hit that just yet. Now we know that's down there, we can maybe do some fun stuff with it. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and pop one of these. Can I melee you? I can. I can do that. That's fun. Okay. This time for sure. Right? This time the enemies will spawn properly. Yeah. Ow. Oh, hey, Summoner. Bonk. Is that another BFG ammo? Hell yeah. Get back over here. Hello, Pinky. I think now seems like a solid time to go pick up that Berserker upgrade. Start punching. When in doubt, punch your way out. Where was it? Yeah, here we are. The old Fists of Fury. Where'd all the enemies go? Yep. Ah. More disappointing than I might have expected. Just weren't ever near my things. Cool. God damn, they give you so much BFG ammo with this rune drop. That's awesome. That's more BFG ammo. Just gonna keep fucking firing this thing. Why not? They let me. Oops, I missed. There we go. Got him that time. Bonk. 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 More BFG ammo. Shit fucking everywhere, man. Oop. Oop.
Thank you. You can now move to where my core is.
There we go. It just didn't trigger correctly the first time. It was just bugged. Awesome. Sweet. Very cool. Alright. Well, so it goes. Just failed to properly trigger the out of combat transition. Ain't that the way of things? Anything else like around here that I care about? Or pickup? Kinda it. Yeah, armor pickup and that's kinda it. Well, back to killing Vega.
Will take you to the entrance.
Train fight? Yo, we're gonna get the fucking train fight? Let's go! Peak!
For you to gain access to my core, the demonic threat must be removed from the room ahead.
I feel like every time you hit a sufficiently large group of enemies with the BFG, you just get your damn BFG ammo back. Alright, where's that cacodemon? There we go. Like, this just spawns so liberally when you have the buff that makes it spawn more. Which I guess makes sense. But still, kinda crazy. Wow, not stagger. There we go. Get out of here, summoner. No summoning here. Yeah, you know, I think that's a BFG for sure. And see, we get the ammo back. Unlimited ammo hacks. Blow him up. Kind of a super shotgun to be pretty effective against tankies. Ooh, man. Who zoomed into that one from downtown? Oh, stuff down here. Easy for a second. BFG ammo. Always more BFG ammo. Blew him clean in half. Wow. Well, that was not really a fight on a train like I was hoping it would be. But it was still pretty fun. I had to fire up a BFG like 5 times. Alright. Pick up some dregs of ammo. Make sure we're nice and stocked up. And looks like this is as far as this train's taking us. Oh well. Pick up the last of our gear. Pretty close to maxed out on stuff. Just always close to maxed out on ammo because of our rune setup. They drop so much because of our passives. Alright, well. Elevator fight? Wait, there is Freighter suit upgrade down here. Look at that. And that gives us not quite enough, huh? Oh, we missed an elite guard somewhere. Also, I need to get the elevator back. I don't know how to do that. Get back here. Missed one. Where was the other one? Stop scrolling when I'm not pressing a scroll button. Oh, right. I never found where the blue key card was. Weird. Also, why is OBS yelling at me? Why are you glowing? Stop. Stop doing that. Okay, we're back. Okay.
I am listening to their capabilities. Control of
Vega's having a rough one.
Once Vega's core is destroyed, the vacuum of energy will pull you back through to hell. We have your destination set to the well's location. Now use the crucible to power it down, and the portal here on Mars will be closed permanently. They will not allow access to the well without a fight. But I'm sure that's what you're looking for, isn't it?
Correct. We are indeed looking for a fight. Stuff's gonna like come out of these. No? Damn. I think we're just reaching the end of a level. One last arena fight? Alright. Sorry, Vega. You've been nothing but helpful and polite. But gotta stop hell. that give me a weapon upgrade point?
The process is over.
Thank you, Vega.
Oh. Kept a backup for ourselves. Maybe he has a plan. Alright. One final mission. By destroying Vega, you've created a portal directly into the heart of Hell. Now you must find your way to the source for UAC's power known as the Well. The Crucible will allow you to absorb and contain the energy of the Well for good. Argent Denur. Here we go. The Well. One final mission. So it is done. Back in Hell again. A lot of weapon upgrade points to spend. Sure. Kill 5 Hell Knights with Precision Bolt headshot. Not sure that's a thing that's gonna happen. What else do I spend upgrade points on? Increase spin-up time on Gatling Rotator? Sure. Why not? Now, the Well Cathedral. Labor rakes souls to rest. Alright. A lot of green fire. Got full ammo. Always got full ammo. What do we got? 2 Barons of Hell with 1 shot. Find all 3 Skull Switch secrets. Kill 25 demons with the BFG. Oh, I'm planning on doing that one. And there's no more elite guards or nothing like that to worry about. So I'm probably not going to do too much exploring and running around. I'm probably just going to try and get the mission completed then. Alright, that's a checkpoint. That makes me think I'm about to run into something. Tally ho! Okay. Couple more up here. The Berserk power up. Immediately take it. And rip out that summoner's head. Ooh, big stomp. Huh, I think the increased glory kill range is letting me go into my Berserker punches from farther away, which is very cool. Use the BFG. Hey, chainsaw. Sure, rip the thing apart. Pick up the chain. I feel like, again, largely because I have such an ammo efficient build already, I have like not used the chainsaw very much this game. Where's... There you are. Load. Whoa. The fuck is that? The Well Cathedral. Okay. Time to lay some souls to rest. You want to see some overkill? But I've got the ammo for it anyways, so I might as well. It was a BFG ammo pickup, so I had to use it to kill the 3 zombies, you know? What else was I gonna use it for? Nothing? Oh, bad. Probably shouldn't trade shots with them like that. If I can avoid it. Yeah, I should spawn camp him like that instead. Now what? Now where am I going? Down here? Down here, I think. Ah. You're welcome to try. Hey there, demons. Me. Ya boy. Where's that pinky go? What? There you go. Oh, it was an invisible one. The problem was. Who's left? You. Come over here, you. Okay. Is that it? Music stopped. I think that's it. Neat. Fun to just jump around and shoot demons, you know? Alright. Up there. That's where I'm going. Gotcha. Gotcha. Capiche. This feels like it might trigger a fight of some sort. No, there's a guy pointing me that way. Huh. Friend? I guess we did see those, something similar with those guys after we did the... what's it? The Hell Knights. Hell Guardians? One of those. One of those words. Alright, any other pickups I can grab? Full on pretty much everything. Oh, there's more BFG ammo here. Okay. Yet more BFG ammo. Yep. Yet more BFG ammo.
He must not be allowed to free them.
Free them. Who is them? Who's for them that I'm not allowed to free? Okay, so that's the next Wraith we're looking for. And I get a strong suspicion that if I step in here, I'm going to have a big arena fight. And given that ads are showing up in 15 seconds, I don't necessarily want to do that just yet. So yeah, the ads are about to come. I might take a second, in that case, to go refill my water during the ad break and hit a quick little BRB. And then when I get back from the ads, we will resume and jump right into this arena. I suspect is going to have a lot of shit that wants to kill me. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the BRB screen up, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Ad watchers are not, so we will give it a second. I'm a little stretching. I do not stretch often enough. I had a very lazy day today. I don't know how it happened. Time just kind of got away from me. Gotta be better about that. Gotta be more productive. But yeah, I was mostly just kind of lazing around, which means I have not had a good opportunity to stretch. What weapon upgrade points do I have? 3? Could upgrade a weapon, probably. Sure. Guess there's still scope upgrades I can pick up. Gatling rotator upgrades. Could get the stun bomb. Yeah. There's still enough things I can spend stuff on. I could even one day maybe even grab charged energy shot upgrades. I don't think that's a thing that's gonna happen though. I just do not use the pistol if I can avoid it. Under here. This is where I came from. This is where I came from. Alrighty. Should be done. Should be back from the ads. Let's go. Oops, hello. Ah, that's big. How nice of it to immediately refresh my BFG ammo like that. Get him? Massively overkill. Funny. That guy explode real quick. Maybe this one is a berserk. That's good. Go punch some people. On camp that one. Ooh, I just rip his fucking heart out? That's horrifying. Alright, pretty good berserk pickup. Gotta say. There's just like so much BFG ammo around, I should just like fire this thing regularly. Like, even if you're just using it as a one-shot that guy button, it's just, like, so readily available. There's so many pickups for it, you know? Almost no reason not to just fire it whenever you feel like it. Have cleared this arena successfully through liberal use of the BFG. I could have sworn there was another BFG in here somewhere. Is he on fire? Fascinating. Felt like there was another BFG pickup somewhere here. I just don't remember where it was. If not, I mean, it's not like the game is being particularly stingy about getting it off of mob drops. It'll show up when it shows up, you know? Oh, yeah. Come on. Make it. Made it. Something down here? There is. There's a little guy down here. We found the little guy. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff here. Pick up max on everything real quick. And get the second Wraith. And once again, we've got a guy pointing the way. What are the Wraith, anyways? No confirmed sightings of these creatures. Much is known about them as they were feared by demons and referenced multiple times in all explored areas of hell. According to scriptures found in the Kattinger Sanctum, elemental beings inhabit the realm of Argent Danur, a world that was colonized in the First Age of Ascension, protected by the Night Sentinels. The elemental wraiths have no doubt been corrupted by the power of hell, terrifying in their own form before any demonization occurred. Three security personnel with a pocket knife. Interesting. Well, moving on. Can't get up there. Gotta be a lower ledge somewhere I can grab. Can I just go into here? Where is it taking me? There we go. Nope, wait, hang on. Nah, just take the stairs. Fine, I'll take the boring long route. Alright, into this giant skull. Here we go. Alright. And there's our last raid. Let's see. There we go. Just deal with that guy real quick. Anyone else hanging out around here? Quad damage pickup there. I won't pick that up until things that actually justify using quad damage show up, but these guys are like peanuts, you know? Pinky to death? Yep. Sure can. Dodged. Fucker. Another. The pinky locked my ability to get in for a glory kill on this one. What the fuck? Jerk. Yep, heated core, mastery complete. Alright. There we go, big guy. I like that you can sort of do like the DRG tech where you start your jump in midair and like still get some mobility before you are put into no movement mode by the siege cannon. There's a Baron of Hell. Is there a second one? There's a second Baron of Hell. I believe there's an achievement for taking both of y'all out in a single hit. So if I can get y'all to line up for me. Get y'all to line up for me. That should do it. Ha ha! Got the asses. Portal. Don't mean to do that. Kinda lowish on ammo. Yep. Back here. Get down from there. Could be your ammunition. A fun little arena. Closest I've been to running out of resources in a long while. But we made it. Got a little spooky at the end there where guy was hanging just outside of chainsaw range. Alright. Release this third and final wraith. I keep forgetting there's like massive caches of resources right up next to the wraith consistently. I wonder if those doors up to here open before the arena's complete. Probably not, right? Further reading from the Ungmar Codex. Conquest of Argentinur is foiled at every turn. Lowly held Deeg Grav must be taken to the source of their power. Formed of a well. Turn to him in our form. The icon of sin was brought upon the humans. Wait, isn't that the thing that gets stronger the longer it's on Earth? Wages of treachery are suffering. Huh. Ow. There's like more of the Space Marine looking guys here. Alright, end of a well, I guess. Close the well. Hello, Olivia Pierce.
They promised me so much.
They tend to do that. Boss fight? The wages of treachery are suffering. Olivia Pierce. Ooh, wow, what the fuck? Whoa! Expecting this. Wow, you have a lot of hit points, huh? lot of hit points. Goodness, this starts quick. Oh, okay. Low then high. I understand it now. A lot of BFG ammo. They're just like hanging out. Oh. Ground becomes dangerous. I see. Ground is no longer dangerous. The floor is not lava anymore. Oh, the floor is about to be lava again. Gonna shoot into that little brain of yours with my big fucking shotgun. What the fuck was that? Ow. Got some health real quick. And as we began, with the shotgun. Oh, barrel stuffing with the BFG. Yo. That's sick. Oh, and the tether's activating. I low-key wasn't expecting them to pull me back out.
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal. But it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation.
Yep, I sure did break all of those things.
Come to understand your motivation.
My motivation.
You think the
I
only
hate
way is
hell.
to kill them all, leave nothing behind. And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work. I am not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
You know, I feel like there are a lot of villains in stories that say those things.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way
Whoa, it turns into a big-ass sword.
until we see each other again.
Tether activate. There it is. That's what I was expecting. I guess you needed the crucible first. Yo, the action shot credits. Alright, I fuck with it. And that was Doom. Fun game. I never played any of the classic Dooms from like way back in the day. So I don't know whoever the boomers that love their boomer shooters think this is like a faithful adaptation, but I can see why it sort of spawned the more or less boomer shooter revival. The game was pretty fun. It is very fun to just like run around and use your arsenal of weapons to blow up a bunch of demons. Also, I mean, come on. The fucking space armor looks sick. Space armor looks cool as hell. Get it? Because it's Doom. I think some of the demon designs were a little goofy looking, but I'm pretty sure they were based off of, like, the classic Doom designs, so that's not really on these guys. And, yeah. I do feel like, sort of the trend in most modern FPS is that you got like your primary weapon and your secondary weapon and that's it, is a little sad. I do like the arsenals of the older shooters and that this like brought back. Like swapping between your different guns as was appropriate was a lot of fun. You do it a lot in Ultra Kill as well, which is sort of a similar game. Not really, but they're both boomer shooters that have good movement in them. I feel... one thing I do feel was a little lacking. I don't know, I'm just not sold on the ammo system. As it was, I kind of just ended up largely taking a rune layout that meant I didn't have to worry about it. But it feels like that's sort of a whole mechanic that's just kind of there because it's always been there. I never really felt the whole like, ah shit, I'm low on ammo, I gotta like conserve resources feeling that you have in other games. And I don't think it would work here anyways, right? Like, Doom is kind of supposed to be a bit of a power fantasy. It's not like a survival horror. It's not like a Resident Evil style game where those kinds of feelings make sense. Oh, and here's the shot. The Doom shot. But yeah, overall, a very enjoyable game. I wish it played better with OBS. And oh my goodness, the Mick Gordon soundtrack is phenomenal. Yeah, big fan of the soundtrack to this game. I can't believe they added an entire game with this album release, you know? Potential contributors. Core complex. Huh. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Will I eventually get around to Doom Eternal and or Doom the Dark Ages? Good question. Maybe. I do not currently own those games, and I have a lot of other games, like, on the docket that I want to get through. I'm not saying it'll never happen, but it'll probably be quite a while. So don't expect it like super soon, but I'm not inherently opposed to the idea. It does seem a little bit like Eternal was broadly considered like even better than this one. Like the impression I get from online discourse was that Doom 2016 sort of proved that the Doom formula could still work and still had like some appeal for modern audiences. And then Doom Eternal came along and like really was the great work now that the proof of concept had been finished. And I don't know if that's really what the case is, but that's sort of a general sense I got from listening to online discourse. Which, well, I mean, online discourse isn't always the most accurate, but, you know, I'm just a messenger, is the point I'm saying here. Having not played Eternal, I can't yet make a statement on that front. But if that is how it sort of played out, then I agree, yeah. As a proof of concept, this shows that you can take, like, the old-fashioned arena shooters and make a modern game out of it, and it's still fun, right? Like, it was a popular genre for so long for a reason. And oh boy, did I enjoy just like jumping around and shooting demons. Like it is fun. What does Volt mean on the sides of this? What is that as a roll? Huh. No, there it is again. Is that like some like extra studio that they brought in to help? Maybe? I could see that being the case. Did both of the additional QA rules. Yeah, okay, because they've got like rocket recruiting here as well. Certain Affinity would like to thank. I assume Certain Affinity is one of the groups that worked on this again. Bethesda Softworks. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. Doom is a Bethesda game. Well, published by Bethesda, I guess. And I guess id is like owned by them, but it's not like Todd Howard was working on this game or anything like that. He's too busy making Skyrim pre-release for the 8th time. Skyrim for the Samsung Smart Fridge. But they did publish it, as far as I'm aware. Of course, you'll have to remind me. Did the new Wolfenstein games come out before Doom 2016? Because if that's the case, then I guess we already had something showing, like, the boomer shooters had legs in the modern era. Let's see. Oh yeah, Wolfenstein The New Order came out in 2014. First since 2009's Wolfenstein. Published by Activision. Of all places. Okay. And then the new Colossus came out the year after Doom. Huh. I didn't realize that Wolfenstein was no longer an id Software title. I kind of thought that that was still who was doing it. They only did the one in 92 and 2008? Huh. I'm learning things. Because obviously it did Doom, as we saw. They also did Quake. So they're like sort of the boomer shooter big names, but Machine Software apparently did a lot of the Wolfenstein series. Sorry, Machine Games did the modern Wolfenstein ones. Interesting. Didn't realize that. Oh, I'm thinking of Wolfenstein 3D, like the first real uh the first real FPS game. That was id. Wait, what was Castle Wolfenstein then? Huh. There were Wolfenstein games before? What the hell? Okay, I'm learning things. I'm learning things about gaming history that I wasn't aware of. I could have sworn Wolfenstein started as a FPS, but it apparently did not. Fascinating. I guess makes a little bit of sense that I'm not super involved or super in the know on FPS game history, given that FPS games have never really been my genre, but they are such a big part of gaming that it's kind of hard not to have at least some awareness of them, you know? Because, like, Wolfenstein 3D and Doom and Quake were like some of the big early titans of the genre. So much so that other FPS games were called Doom-likes for a while before it really developed into its own genre. And then I know later on, like the Half-Life games were considered a huge step forward. And like Halo came along and introduced the idea of like the regenerating shield that has been brought into a lot of games ever since. I don't know. I actually missed out on Halo entirely. I didn't have an Xbox as a child. We were a Wii family. And mostly we just had like Wii Sports and Wii Fit Plus and whatnot. Not to say those games weren't fun. I had a lot of fun on the Wii Fit Plus snowball fight back in the day. I would I would sweat out those levels a lot. There was a time where I had like the spawn patterns in the first couple levels of that game like completely memorized. And I had a really good like snowball throwing rhythm. Man, yeah, those were the days. It's also something of a fiend for Wii Sports bowling. And by a fiend, I mean I would deliberately throw the ball backwards to watch all the other Mii's behind me jump, because I was a gremlin child. But yeah, no, we only ever had the Wii, so I didn't grow up on like PS2 or Xbox games. So there's a lot of like classics I just never got to experience. Never played any of the Halo games. Never played Shadow of the Colossus, which I really, really want to because that game looks right up my alley, but no PC port of it exists, and come the fuck on, Sony. Give me a PC port of Shadow of the Colossus. I really want it. It looks so cool. Unfortunately, I think that's right up there with Bloodborne as far as games that are just not coming to PC ever. And I mean, of course, I'd also missed out on Souls-likes. Because, again, no consoles. So, wasn't until, like, now, Sekiro, that I really dived into a FromSoft game. Although, I'm given to understand most of the other FromSoft games are not remotely like Sekiro. Uh, which is a little disappointing. So as to whether I'll get around to any of those once I'm done with Sekiro, that's a big ol' we'll see. Because the flow of combat seems to be just so different. I mean, I'll probably like... Yeah, Sekiro was almost entirely its own thing. That is the impression I've gotten. Honestly, I kind of have a conspiracy theory. Because Sekiro kind of, for the longest time, had this reputation of being, like, the hardest FromSoft game. And I think at least half of that reputation came from people that, like, put 500 hours in the first 3 Dark Souls games, going in and expecting to be able to play it like it was Dark Souls. And then, like, it has entirely different core combat assumptions. So, instead of being able to blaze through it like they could, like Dark Souls 3, because they'd already had hundreds of hours in the franchise by then, they kind of just got, like, annihilated, like they were playing a FromSoft game for the first time. Because I'm playing it for the first time, and it's, like, honestly not that bad. It's nowhere near as bad as it's been hyped up to be thus far. So I think a lot of it was, like, established Souls players thinking it would play the same, and then having to, like, learn an entirely different combat system. And they're like, what the hell? I'm struggling in this game way more than I did in, say, Dark Souls 3. This must be because it's way harder. And it's not, it's just different. Because, you know, Dark Souls seems to have a lot of, like, waiting for the boss to do something, rolling through it, and hitting on the punish windows and whatnot. And also a lot of walking backwards and letting your stamina recover. And neither of those work at Sekiro, right? The enemy's posture will just recover and you'll be back in square one. A big part of why I like Sekiro, honestly, is that you're sort of expected to be continuing to keep the pressure up and, like, be relentless in your assault. I think that's a really fun, like, gameplay pattern. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass because I haven't actually played any of the Dark Souls games, but it feels like you're much more proactive compared to some of the, like, gameplay footage I've seen from Dark Souls and Elden Ring and whatnot, where you're sort of waiting for the enemy to present a opening, whereas in Sekiro it feels a little more like you make one. They have a whole timeline of all the games they've made. First one they ever made was King's Field, right? From, like, way back in the day. No, the fun piece of FromSoft history I learned somewhat recently was that they were not originally a, like, video game company. They were a business software company, and then they made King's Field and were like, hey, you know what? Let's just pivot over to making video games. Remember Armored Core? Yeah. Or Armored Core games, and there are Dark Souls games. Although, I'm curious, because I am, like, 0% involved in Armored Core as a franchise. Mecha's not super my thing. Is the gameplay for all 6 of them, like, within comparable levels of variance to the gameplay in the 3 Dark Souls games? Like, I know Dark Souls 2 is, like, the weird different one, but even then, it's still, like, recognizably Dark Souls. Or is there an Armored Core equivalent to like Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance that's so wildly different from the rest of the Metal Gear franchise that people don't really know what to make of it? I mean, it was kind of sort of Bloodborne, which, yeah, Armored Core is totally different from the Souls games. Yeah, I got that impression. AC came out before any of them. It's like it's so hard to get into a long-running franchise because I feel like you I have an urge with a lot of these franchises to like start at the narrative start point so I'm not missing out on any like context. But as much as like as much as that's the case, I also would not be willing to play like say 11 Ace Combat games just to get caught up. The other AC, not Armored Core. AC Armored Core is closer to Metal Gear Revengeance. I could see that. It's sort of a it's a mecha game though. I'm not mecha pilled. Alright, well, that was Doom. We go ahead and slash marker Doom ends. And switch over my category and title back to Hades. As is traditional when I finish a game early. Probably have time for like 1 or 2 Hades runs. Not played this game since December 12th. It's been a month. Goodness. Oh. So last time we got our win with the spear, right? So we've won with the shield, we've won with the spear. Still need to get wins with the rest of the arsenal to collect the rest of our Titan's blood. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, the House of Hades. 22 escape attempts, 2 were successful. Not a great win rate, not gonna lie. Okay, I am here. Sure, we'll use the gun.
Hey, boyo.
And we'll equip... What do I want to equip? Which of these trinkets do I want to level up? Where's a coin purse? Oh, I've already maxed that one out. More damage to distant foes? Sure, that seems vaguely synergistic with a gun, you know? Alright, then I got the bomb.
Well,
You have
pal,
things to
you
say.
have come a pretty long way, let me tell you. I think most of the smarts I've picked up you know by now. And so, if I'm fresh out of tips for you, I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Stand there eternally to be wailed upon at my whim using whichever weapon suits me at the time.
Yep, now hop to it.
Alright, Skelly, as you request.
Nah,
Let's
that was
reload
nothing.
this thing.
Okay, so... How far back do I have to be? Oh, you gotta be, like, real far back for that to count as distant foes.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of... seems kind of bad, actually. Less than a fan of that, honestly. I could just, like, force a Zeus boon at the start and get, like, lightning strikes on basic attacks, hopefully. Or I could start off with the Shattered Shackle, get a ton of extra damage from them while they're unenhanced.
Got nothing there, sorry.
That feels not bad. Do I...
Griff, you're telling me your secrets.
I don't think I care about these aspects a ton. I think I want to use my Titan's Blood on something else. Yeah, I've still got a missing victory on these. Get out using the Adamant Rail. Let's try it.
You wish to feel the breeze against your skin, perhaps the coolness of the seas. You shall writhe from such sensations, I assure you.
Does seem that way.
Alright. Support fire? Question mark?
All right, no need to keep on toying with your prey. Here comes one of my finest blessings now.
Interesting.
Nope. No support fire. I could get a whole bunch of extra damage on my bomb. Probably... Given that I'm getting 75% extra damage from my shackle, 27% and crits isn't ideal. But this is about as strong. Factor in the crit. Sure. Oh shit. Immediate Chaos Gate, you say?
Hit me.
Sure. What could go wrong?
Well then.
Hi, Chaos.
I knew you would arrive, but only in the moments prior to the fact. Else I am experiencing residual surprise.
Residual surprise.
The underworld, whereas the veil of darkness enshrouds you. The goddess mixes influence, perhaps. Respond.
I do not know how to respond to that exactly, Master Chaos, but Nyx, yes, she has been aiding me in my attempts to flee my father's realm.
You move in darkness. Not as
Darkness. Lifeless on you.
but reminiscent to me nonetheless. I would invite her to try to elude me, and then attempt to locate her. A minor amusement for the both of us. Now I have you for this, I see.
Alright, what do we got? Cannot collect those. Cannot collect bloodstones, but extra special damage. Less life, but extra money. Like a lot of extra money. I kind of like a multiplicative money gain on floor 1.
A worthy trade-off.
Let's hopefully not die, eh?
Do not mess with me right now.
Ooh, nice crit. Alright. Well, there's our first chamber done and dusted pretty effectively. Ooh, wait. Money earned. Hell yeah. Those feel so much like Tinted Rocks in Isaac. Alright. Yeah, the good news is that all of these are very simple chambers so far. Which means HP penalty's not really hurting all that much. This one's a little spookier. But the bomb lets me attack safely from range without fear of reprisal.
Lady Aphrodite.
Pretty easily. What do we got?
On down there, dearest. I thought for certain you would make it out, but seems that nasty place has kept you grounded, hasn't it? But don't despair, and you take heart, won't you?
Alright, what do we got? Paul fires a seeking projectile that inflicts charm for 5.5 seconds. I mean, these other two aren't very good, so I guess we'll take that. And it's a prophesied item anyways. So I got to. I gotta take it eventually just to unlock the prophecy. Alright. Final room, and I'll have finished my chaos. Anyone else? There you are. Yeah, this Charon's Shackle gives you a lot of extra damage early on. I'm about it. Oh, you're still alive. Hang on. Fix that.
All set.
There we go. My health is back. Anything I can pick up out of here? Hydrolite, Fateful Twist. Ensure a fishing point will spawn ahead. Sure.
Should help keep me going.
Sure. Let's go fishing. Alright, hard room with the Demeter. Bonus. What have we got?
Alright, you sneak.
There we go. Annoying little enemy. Alright. Pick this up.
The mark of chaos is upon you, isn't it? A force older than I. Yet one which you ought not trust so readily. No rhyme or reason to that one at all.
What have we got? Yo, I got the beam! Boons become common, gain rarity every 3 encounters. Huh, that's interesting. I'm gonna take the beam. I love the beam. The beam is funny.
It's you or me, fishies. That's a bite.
I caught a hellfish. Alright, I can take nectar or a key. I'll take the key. I need a bunch of those to unlock the Mirror of Night. A lot of my successful runs have the beam as a recurring element, I feel.
Back to dust.
Ran out of ammo at a bad time. Okay, money or a shop. I don't quite have enough to get anything good at this shop just yet. So I guess we're taking the money? Yeah, I guess we're taking the money. Parker. And this should be worth a pretty fair amount now that I'm getting the bonus, I'm getting my bonus pickups. Nice crit.
A few more moments.
Ow. Ow.
Out, all of you.
Okay, well, 160
I bet
gold.
Charon's going to want all this.
Alright, special event or double boon? Now, special event here is Sisyphus, right? I feel like Sisyphus doesn't really give us a ton that we care about. So let's risk a double boon.
One of them's going to be mad.
Thank you for this.
Let's see. Still not... None of these are great either, unfortunately. Yeah, still no support fire.
Now, dearest, surely there's no way that could have been one of the wiser choices that you've lately made?
Nah, 'cause this pickup sucked.
I angered her, I guess. Loaded up.
Be an armor crit. There we go. It's clean enough.
To bring myself to stay upset with you forever, little godling. So let's move along from that small misunderstanding there.
Cool, cool. Attack does more damage and inflicts weak. Max life chamber rewards are worth more. I'll take Heartbreak Strike, I think. I lose a little bit of auto attack damage, but I gain access to the weak effect. It's not the worst. What does this pick up? Ooh, gemstones.
I'll take what's mine.
Consider this a war.
36 gemstones. That's pretty good.
Thank you, Father.
That's a pretty good helping of gemstones. How about that? Okay. Oh. Okay. I dodged from one spike trap directly into the next. Ow. Money or Palm of Power? Take the Palm. Upgrading Heartbreak Strike would be pretty good. Mine is good here. Centaur Soul? Take the Centaur Soul. Hopefully we're due for a...
Time to fight.
Gotta be due for... Oh, fuck. Okay, there. Gotta be due for a Fountain Chamber soon-ish, anyways. There we are.
Get time's up.
Our options. Beam damage. Aphrodite's Aid. Charm duration. Alright, beam damage then. We're upgrading the beam. And off. Quick little scour for Yeah, no. No dice on that. Just enough to afford both upgrades? How about that? No fishing spots.
Don't
we
spend
got?
it all in one place, mate.
More crit, more dash strike damage, critical damage if foes marked. Guess I just take. I keep getting not but good Aphrodite buffs. Move speed, you say? Or hyper sprint? Ah, we're back from VODs. Cool, cool. I'll take 20% move speed, I suppose. Okay.
Which sister this time?
No fountain chambers this time.
Tisiphone.
Unfortunate.
Let me guess. Murder? Murderer, perhaps. One of those two.
Uh-huh. Ripping conversationalist, this girl.
There we go.
I think I might be dead here. Dead here. Just burn a charge in my death.
The chamber.
Ow. You have melee attack. My bad. I just like don't do any damage. Don't do any damage with this build. We gotta be close. There we are. We saved the death defy. Just barely.
Glad that's over.
Yeah, not a fight I'm great at. Especially when I'm still stuck with, like,
just be a moment, Father.
Really bad damage.
I ought to lock you up with Tartarus.
Okay.
Which one?
So now... Broken spear point? Maybe not bad. The iframes? I don't hate it. Start getting this leveled. Now, but all my stuff is enhanced anyways.
Any boons worth giving up?
Any of these worth selling? Not really. Can't even, like, pick up anything here. Well.
See you, Tartarus.
Here's hoping we get some slightly better pickups going forward in Act 2. My DPS is just not it right now.
Ugh, this heat.
I can't take a Hades gate right now. Or a Chaos gate. I'm too injured. We're just gonna go for the Centaur Heart. also want to fish for that Hermes boon that gives me the quick cast as well. So I can set down
multiple foes sighted.
All of my beams at once. I think that'll help my damage a fair bit.
Phew.
Alright. Little extra health. Keys of darkness remain not terribly useful to me. What's in this treasure trove? More gems?
Sure, why not?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
All right, Wretches, get to work.
Not the worst.
No
Got
way.
solid AoE,
I'll
but
take it.
still pretty lacking on like the single target front. Take a key. I mean, single target damage is a lot better against enemies that just stand still for it. But yeah, if they move out of range of my beam, I lose most of my damage output. Alright. Doing not the worst. I can't afford anything at a shop, so I guess we're taking the Centaur Heart. A little extra HP wouldn't do us any harm.
Onward.
You'd think the 60% extra income would feel more like a Maw Bank effect. You just like are generating a ton of health, but really not. Push up, because there's now magma all over where I was. There we go. Okay, hard with an Aphrodite, or just a hammer. Or an Artemis. Surely, if I keep rolling Artemis boons, I'll get support fire eventually, right? Right?
Time for another voyage aboard the Barge of Death.
Surely. Clueless. Well, at the very least, this is not a difficult pattern thus far. Could be about to change. Looks like it's about to change. not a ton of space to work with. Dodge those, but we got there. Surely something good, right? There we go, support fire. That's what we've been looking for. And money. Get it twisted. 99% of gamblers stop grabbing Artemis spoons right before they're about to hit support fire. Walking forward, huh?
How's that?
Good. Still use a thing.
That'll do.
Alright. I think we visit Eurydice. It's way better than a single palm of power. Way better. Now let's think about what we grab. So, a lot of these I don't think have rarities to upgrade. Take a rarity upgrade of the stuff we currently have, or what? Let's give her a gift.
Aw, for me? Really, Your Majesty? This will be perfect for my latest recipes.
You know, of all the souls I've ever met, I feel like you put this stuff to the best possible use.
Ain't that the truth?
Eurydice, how can you cook so much with all the searing heat around these parts? Has it been magma flooded like this all the time?
Well, the searing heat lets her cook.
The searing heat? I am dead, Your Royal Majesty. Searing's just a cooking technique to me. Don't need to sleep either.
That's what I was gonna say.
Just keep cooking up a storm. It's not so bad.
Alright, so what do I got? Upgrade 2 random boons, 4 random boons gain a level, for the next 3 boons. So we want 4 palms of power, or upgrade 2. We wanted to hit Heartbreak Strike, or B. I think there's enough good hits off of Ambrosia Delight that it's probably worth taking.
Oh, good choice there, hon.
Damn, I didn't realize Tidebreaker could be upgraded. That sucks. Alright, well. That was a big whiff then. That was actually a massive whiff. I didn't realize that one had a rarity to even hit.
See you.
Stay safe.
Poor choice, I suppose. Now we're learning. About you, what you got? I think I take the hammer. Honestly. I think we take the hammer over the boon. We kind of got what we're looking for out of Artemis boons at this point.
I'll pay for that.
Attack deals base damage in a short spread. Attack is faster and more accurate. Or Seeking Fire. So I kind of want the Seeking Fire just for more damage, but I will take the Rapid Fire because it is a fated choice.
Beware the adamant rail.
Oh! Fucking machine gun. That's fun. And yeah, I'll take the heal right before we go into Lenny. That feels about correct.
stuck in the magma and no one gets hurt.
Alright, well, that's a pretty significant DPS upgrade, actually. Honestly, support fire is the real DPS upgrade. It's like fucking 30-40%-ish extra damage, I think. Maybe more? 50? Yeah, all of a sudden we've gone from not doing a lot of single target DPS to doing this. Which feels very significant. Can you charm one of the heads? Curious, you can.
Not yet.
Where do I leave my cast stones? Over here. Alright. Like no reason to take any more damage, I don't think. Play this slow and careful. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we went from not having really a ton of DPS at all
You're going to love this.
to, that. Holy shit. Bro exploded. Turn. 24. Not bad. Goodness gracious.
Where do you think you're going?
Alright.
You know exactly where.
And I still have this. I'm gonna keep that. That feels worth upgrading. I can sell. Nothing worth selling. Unless there's something really good in here. No. Skeletal lore wouldn't have been a bad pickup, but we can't afford it. So we're moving on.
One more floor.
I didn't realize how much more rapidly attacks more rapidly was gonna be. Goodness, I have a fucking machine gun now.
The dead must have it pretty good up here.
Like that scene from Die Hard. Now I have a machine gun. Pick money, or I could pick another hammer. Another hammer is really tempting. There are a lot of Fated Prophecy ones I haven't gotten, but we're already incentivized to take money, so we're gonna take money.
You're dead.
Yeah, each of my bullets is doing 17, and then each of my support fire arrows is doing 12. So it's basically almost doubled my DPS. Goodness, that goes really far. You have a bow. That's why.
Set.
my bad. This is a darkness trove trial? I'm down. Yeah, we'll take the darkness.
Open up. My coffers are not yours for pillaging.
Come and get it.
Archers.
He's fully recovered.
Come on.
Why do I pay these
Ugh, lost like almost half my damn darkness. That's rough. I will take the hammer this time over the Hermes Spoon. Like, Hermes Spoon could be quick cast, and that's pretty good. But other than that, there's not a ton of good ones that we're looking for. Oh, that's just a butterfly. A couple of butterflies, actually. Get away from me.
Can't do that.
Yeah, fucking butterflies, man. Cluster bomb or piercing fire. I'll take cluster bomb, I guess. Or 50% damage to armor is not bad. But
Armed and ready.
oh, I see. Wait, I can put it right on top of me and just annihilate them. Probably not as good as, like, just getting... Make sure the next thing is not a shop first. Yeah, I'll save my money and go to the shop. Probably not as good as piercing fire, honestly, but a wide-ass AoE. Alright. We can just buy out the shop. We're going to do that.
Glad you're still in one piece.
Dash strike damage, charge. These are not great. I'm not gonna lie to you, these are not great. I guess we'll take this one. And
thank you, mate.
This, I have a heal. And now we will visit Patroclus. I forget what he does, but I tend to like. I seem to remember liking what he picked up. Howdy, bud.
Why would you waste a proper vintage on the likes of me? Questions that are better left unanswered, I would guess.
If this eases your burden even for a little while, then it's in good hands as far as I'm concerned.
Still toiling around within Elysium, I see. Battling my brethren. In the name of glory, is that it?
I'm
Not so much glory.
Though your brethren are slowing me down. Whether for glory or at my father's behest.
Your father? Ah, that's right. But you're the prince, aren't you? You must see plainly, then, what your birthright amounts to. You're no better off than any of us here. Now go.
Oh, doesn't he? Yeah, he gives us some very strong. Yeah, 60% attack damage. Yeah, strong versions of Well of Charon upgrades. That's what we get from him. Could pick up another double boon. Or I could pick up a Hermes one. I wouldn't mind just more boons, to be completely honest with you. Alright. Dash inflicts weak wouldn't be terrible.
Positively moved.
Special deals more damage and inflicts weak at heroic. 192% special damage. It's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot, isn't it? Like, I currently have 74% with a 20% crit chance. I think I'll take that, honestly.
A change of boons was in order.
Make her even more pissed at me.
Shot here, Zacharias, but I will not. You'll see.
Damned either way, I guess.
I don't think I have any way of critting anymore. It's a little awkward, but... Notably, not picked up any Athena boons that give deflects, which is really awkward. Makes me think maybe he's the one, or she's the one that's currently buffing the Act 3 boss.
I can't stay mad after a show like that.
Alright, what do you got for me? Cast seeks out foes. I don't want that. 2% chance for anything to be a crit, I guess? Because Dash Strike deals more damage, it's just not good. Take a Palm of Power, I suppose? Buddy. Anything now. We're just gonna have you charmed so that I can beat you.
Almost finished with these. I'm out.
No, I don't have enough god kit for it. Not bad. Can carpet bomb the area a little bit. Can they not take damage from more than one at a time? Kind of feels like we're not taking damage from more than one bomb at a time. Oh no, they are. Okay. Cool. Sweet.
Gods grant me strength.
Crystal Beam bonus. Level 3. More crit chance on everything? I don't hate more crit chance on everything. Or just beam. Eh. Keys or darkness. Everyone's a difficult fight.
Peace and quiet.
Oh, not a difficult fight. Fountain.
Much better.
How about that? Keys. Gems. This one I'll take the keys.
Thanatos.
Oh.
Death has come.
Hey, fan.
You're back. I thought you made it out. No matter. This one's on me.
You're too kind.
Huh. What happens if we're tied? Damn, you don't get anything if we're tied? Oh, we do.
It's a tie.
How about that?
I told you I don't need your help here, Thanatos.
It wasn't being offered. Just happened to be in the area is all. Carry on, Zagreus.
Sure thing, you little tsundere. Alright, one last... I don't have money to really get good things from the shop, so I suppose one last centaur heart. Oh, is a second fountain chamber? No, this is just empty. Right, that makes sense. Alright. See how this fares in the boss fight.
Asterius, other guy.
Asterius, other guy.
Fiend. Thought you might scoot right past Asterius and myself without a fight.
Would have liked that.
No, on quite the contrary. I've been under no impression that avoiding conflict is an option here. So say your piece and let's get on with it.
You, hell's spawn, shall not traverse that gate behind me whilst my compatriot and I equivalently live and breathe. Prepare for death. You are unwelcome in Elysium, and I shall happily escort you out. Watch yourself. Fiend. Are you
A little.
enjoying yourselves in the stands?
Casual 600 damage.
All which you think you have achieved was merely handed you. Now, Hellspawn.
Would be my pleasure.
Lord Dionysus, give me strength.
Ah,
Whose side is he on?
Kaya this time. Alright. Probably losing a Death Defy on this fight. I'm just not good at it.
Are you prepared?
Can't block from all directions, surely. Maybe block from all directions.
Now, Fiend!
Why is the Minotaur not taking any damage?
They know our victory is certain here.
Very easy to DPS Lenny down. Because he is just standing still. Fucking... Alright, snipe one of them out for me. Thank you.
See that, bull man?
Alright, now it's just you. There's no ranged threat to be concerned about. This should go a lot more smoothly. There we go.
Please hold your applause.
Leaves me a little concerned about how Hades' fight's gonna go. Considering that's another fight where you really can't just stand still and mag dump. But do what we can. Worth taking the extra 50 health? Maybe even the lucky tooth? An extra 100 health. This is 1 death defy, effectively 75. Okay, we'll grab the lucky tooth, I think.
I still need these.
You're worth getting rid of. Tidebreaker, arguably.
Just what I need, except...
I get 60... Can I get 55 off of selling something? Yeah, I think we get rid of Hidebreaker to grab the extra Death Defy. That feels worthwhile, probably.
So close.
I hope.
What's with the air up here?
Okay, let's see any gold urns. Unfortunately.
Lots on offer here.
I want this Athena upgrade. Probably. Hopefully that'll be a D-dash.
Let's see here.
Hopefully. In the meantime... Take Poseidon first. That was a disastrous first round. That was really fucking bad, actually. That one went significantly better. Alright, we picked up enough gold now. Picked up enough gold now, but we can afford the Athena boon back at the shop once we make it through. Still alive. Why are you still alive? I've hit you with so many bombs. Wow, that was rough. are they hitting me with every single one of these? How did that one connect? I was in my dodge. Hell. They're fucking death-defying in this room, I think. Yep. Another poison proc. Jesus.
Oh, so you've already heard from Aphrodite, have you, nephew? Understandable. But first things first. Now let me add a little something to all that.
Understandable, he says. Yeah, I'll take a dash upgrade. Better than no dash upgrades we've been offered at all so far this game. Plus it means if I get...
Expenditure of wealth is sometimes all that stands between a victory and sore defeat. Isn't that right, cousin?
That means if we're offered Divine Dash... Nope. Not offered Divine Dash. Reduced damage from traps is probably helpful around here, honestly. And yeah, we'll take beat damage. Okay. Get some extra health.
Check this way.
We're gonna fucking need it. There we go. Having a dash that deals damage helps a lot. I suspect. Plus we can kind of bully folks around and make them stay in the AoE range, which ought to help somewhat. Okay, I don't want to purge any visions in all likelihood. Yeah, all of those are very important and needful for me.
Right.
Okay. This has been a very bad Temple of Sticks so far. But
Yum.
Found.
Ah, good. It's still fresh.
286. I think that's enough to buy this, isn't it? Yeah. Do I get to choose which one I swap out?
Random enchantments.
I didn't. Well, that's... If I'd known I didn't get to pick which one I swapped out, I probably wouldn't have done it. I could have traded Cluster Bomb for 2 randoms, that'd be awesome. But this is a lot less good. Seeking Explosive Fire. Well, I mean, the Seeking might be helpful in the fight. But the Explosion AoE isn't going to do a lot for us. Alright. See if we can't beat this phase.
I'm here, Father. Come on.
You were never supposed to live. Took all of Nyx's strength to circumvent what should have been a certainty. Now you cannot stay dead. Such is the wry humor of the fates.
I think that's new lore.
Nyx saved me, so according to the fates, I was never meant to be born, since neither you nor Mother are of the underworld, something like that? Or was it just another lie you told to Mother and whoever else?
You think everything a lie. The realm beneath our feet.
What was that exclamation point sound effect?
Not that I had much of a choice. Among them, a one-time surface dweller such as I would never have an heir.
You really believe that? Then why attempt to have a child anyway?
I feel bad about what I want to say. He wanted that for Sephiroth.
You don't know anything. Why anyone would choose to have a child is a mystery to me. The fates said I would never have an heir. Perhaps this was all they meant.
Rearmed.
That's right. Oh gosh, I dodged. Oh. Something.
Observe.
Not gonna lie, my DPS leaving a lot to be desired here. Compared to where it really should be. Oh, that goes forward. Like, I can't even one-clip one of these guys. Well, run is for sure cooked. Dodging too early.
That meddlesome goddess of love.
It's not panic dodging, I think is what it is. That home's really hard. Oh, I didn't even see that one there. Okay, well, good job. Roll catching. Yeah, yes.
Boy.
Yeah, he's got so much fucking health compared to the damage I'm dealing.
It shall be my pleasure.
Shit.
Darkness.
loves casting darkness.
Oh, I'm hit.
Prepare.
Just leave it to me, dearest.
Give me the phase transition, at least.
There.
I am going to immediately die.
A certain mindless strength, but such power has its limits. You truly dare?
Yeah, I'm cooked. Ah, I was stuck in my animation, couldn't dash. Yeah, that was rough. I just, for starters, did not do any damage. It felt like...
How am I going to beat him?
I need to roll any zoo spoon at any point in the run.
I'm up.
That's what I gotta do.
Nothing on my list at all this time, except
I guess so.
Alright, well...
You
Howdy.
have a worried look about you, lad.
Oh, it's just... I met the goddess Demeter out there. The blessings that she offered, they just drain the heat and life from everything. I thought she sought of fruits and grains and vegetables and such. Not that I
get Demeter lore.
All gods and goddesses are to be feared. Demeter, she has the power to give life, or take it. Seems she's more interested in the latter, though. She's the eldest on Olympus, and your father seems to harbor a particular dislike for her. I don't know why. Be careful.
I will.
Okay.
Circumstances call for more pets.
Probably. Now we've picked up... We picked up a fish. Let's, cash in our fish. Yeah?
Here's the latest cat, chef.
What do we get for that? 5 whole gems. Paid 60 coins for 5 whole gems. That sucks.
Say, Orpheus, I ever tell you I once single-handedly slew a multi-headed bone hydra within the magma fields of Asphodel without so much as breaking a sweat?
My, that is wonderful to hear, my friend. Another in a litany of such heroic deeds, more noble than the heroes of our verse, and even great Achilles over there.
I'm glad you think so, mate. These tales of my valorous accomplishments do seem to cheer you up, so I will keep reporting back once I rack up some more.
That's cute. Alright, can I get anything cool with my... No, I need...
next time.
500. 500 for that? Goodness. Alright.
Nyx, you saved my life. Gave me life when I was born. Father told me. I don't know what to say. Why didn't you tell me?
There are many things that I am not at liberty to speak of, child. Through my own binding choice. These circumstances are among them. Suffice it to say that your revival required the extent of my ability and considerable time.
I never should have been born. Is that what the Fates wanted? Did you defy your own daughters?
Silence. Tempt not my daughters thus.
Goodness. Hello.
You brought some fish. Could smell it all the way from down the hall. That's great. The head chef can take it off your hands. Should be right in the back of the lounge like always. Thanks for helping us out, Prince.
Oh,
sure.
Thanks, Dusa. And check. Trader.
What's in the old exchange?
10 gems for a nectar. That's like a fifth of the normal price. I'm down for that.
I'll take that deal.
Slowly start working to trade our way up to diamonds. For house contractor renovations. Not bad. Don't hate that at all. In the meantime, we'll put it here. I picked up a good chunk there. So, get more boom chance to be rare. At least 2 status curse effects. Or just like unconditional bonuses. Interesting. Let's keep just investing in more rare chance we get better boons. And let's snooze these ads. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be wrapping up soon.
Good to go.
Yeah, we're coming right up on 3 hours. So I am inclined to probably not start another new run. That'll take like an hour and go way over. Yeah, that sounds about right. Stream's a little bit on the shorter side today, but that's okay. I'll almost assuredly go long tomorrow, as we're doing Sekiro. I always tend to. Alright. Let's go ahead and call it for the evening. See if there's anyone up I want to raid. A bunch of people playing Hades. I don't really want to say hi to someone new right now. Boru's playing Hunt. Zui's playing Night Rain. Mousie's playing Tarkov. We've not raided Mousy in a while. Let's raid Mousy. That'll be fun. Yeah. Mousie's not normally live. So let's go ahead. Put the raid message out in chat. I don't think there's anyone else here. I think it's just Banana and he's lurking. But we'll go say hi to Mousy. This raid going. Yeah, so I'll be back. Be back tomorrow for Sekiro. That should be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Other than that, it has been a pleasure as always. Hope you all have a good rest of your evening, afternoon, night, whatever time zone you're in. And I hope to see you all some other time. Farewell, everyone.